Well, Freedom Day was marked earlier at the United Nations with a strong showing of solidarity from senior UN officials and ambassadors at the official 25th year anniversary commemorations in New York. South Africa's silver jubilee was marked with the signing of the country's national anthem and a traditional cutting of a cake with a number of well-wishers, including the Deputy Secretary General of the UN, the President of the General Assembly and the Foreign Minister of Venezuela, who also stopped by. Let's take a look.
It's amazing. Congratulations. I mean, there are always things that we can do to improve, but it's an amazing place to be. We need to celebrate what we've achieved. And, you know, we see South Africa as Africa, and the achievements there still stand tall with what is possible. So a lot of ambitions. I think there are many expectations from people. So I think it's sort of like a, let's have another rebirth. What's the next decade about? And I think that this is an opportunity to reflect and to see, bank what you've done and what needs to be done. Let's recommit to that.
Thank you very much.
Happy birthday.
South Africa has proven the world that peace, generosity, solidarity and love is what can make a nation big. And that is the lesson that the 25 years of freedom of South Africa has taught the world. And this also brightens the work of the United Nations and our commitment to we the peoples.
So South Africa goes to its sixth democratic election in a couple of weeks since Nelson Mandela was first elected in 1994. They're celebrating a quarter of a century of democracy. Your thoughts at this time?
No, South Africa is a central country in the world, not only for Africa, for all the world. It's a member of the BRICS, and it's really an important nation, and the people of South Africa have given lessons in the last decades. It's 25 years of democracy. It's a lot after all you lived before. And of course the example of Nelson Mandela, of Oliver Tambo, and it's an honor for us.
I spent 5 months in '94 when I had the feeling that I was participating to history. I was entering into history because it was the first time ever that everybody on all color were, voting. And I had the privilege to meet Mr. Mandela, which as of today is still my idol.
We love South Africa immensely. We will never forget the famous statement of the great leader Nelson Mandela that South Africa will not be free until Palestine is free. Our Prime Minister celebrated with South Africa in a special square where we have a statue for Nelson Mandela to express our solidarity in celebrating with them their National Day.
I think they should continue the course, deepen democracy, continue to develop and continue to be a strong voice for the continent and for rights. The example of Mandela is inspiring, and we should continue the legacy. And where there are limitations, let us face them squarely. It is very important for all of us, not only as Africa, but as citizens of the world.
Well, happy anniversary, and we're very pleased because South Africa is also now a non-permanent member of the Security Council. South Africa has always played a key and a critical role, and we are standing very close to the statue of Nelson Mandela. So this is a great moment for all of us. We're all here in solidarity and in support of South Africa and its great achievements.
It's an absolutely brilliant time to think 25 years have passed just like that, and the nation is well on its way. We are looking forward to South Africa continuing to build on the foundation of democracy and peace and freedom that we have, and to continue to lead especially our sub-region, but here at the United Nations as well, in global affairs.
I want to say
congratulations. We have walked a long journey, and today we celebrate, and I want to say thanks. I want to say, give thanks to your ancestors, give thanks to all of those whose shoulders we now stand on for paving the way for freedom for us. Happy anniversary, South Africa.